Where is that boy? I feel like I haven't seen him in 2 hours. Oh, there he is. Studying away, of course. He looks so cute when he's concentrating. Hey, babe. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disrupt you. It's just that I feel like I haven't seen you in 10 hours. I know you told me you had some work to do, but I miss you. What are you reading anyways? That sounds so boring. How are you not asleep right now? I'm sorry, but nothing about history sounds the least bit exciting to me. What do you mean, am I sure about that? No, really, what are you even talking about? Did I do something wrong? Because if I did, you can just tell me and we can talk about it. Really? The silent treatment? Yeah, real mature. And here I was thinking we were going to have a mature conversation about it, whatever it is. I'm not going to play a guessing game with you right now. Either you tell me what's going on, or if you're that mad at me for whatever it is I must have done, then I can just head back to my place until you're ready to talk. Babe, I can't fix what's wrong if you won't talk to me about what you're thinking. Baby, please don't be like this. Rejecting my kisses? You must be pretty upset with me. Just tell me. Because I don't want to go to bed with you being angry with me. Is that why you've locked yourself away for the past few hours? You've been avoiding me? Well, I know for a fact that it will help you feel better to get it off your chest. You're mad about how we ran into my ex today? Seriously? Babe, come on, it's not even that big of a deal. Okay, that's a little unfair for me to say. If it bothers you, it bothers you, and you have every right to feel that way. But I don't understand. Oh, what was I supposed to do, ignore him? Oh my God, he's not a stranger, We did go out for almost a year. I don't think it would have been nice to just flat out ignore him when we clearly saw each other. I was just being a decent person, that's all. Didn't mean anything. You're always putting meaning on the tiniest things that don't even matter. No, babe, of course I'm not still into him like that. He's my ex for a reason. What do you mean the way he was looking at me? He wasn't looking at me in any way. I think you were probably just seeing things that weren't there. Well, that's true. I'm not a guy, but just because you are doesn't mean you automatically know what he was thinking. Well, it's not like we exactly planned to run into him. It was a sheer coincidence. I didn't even know he moved back here. I never kept up with him after our breakup, to be honest. He's requested to follow me a few times, but I reject him every time because I have no reason to try to keep up with someone from my past who honestly broke my heart pretty bad back then. We broke up because we wanted different things. He wanted to keep messing around with other girls when I was ready to commit. Yeah, maybe I would have stayed with him if he wanted what I wanted, but that's not what happened, is it? We're in the present now, and in the present, I'm with you. I only have eyes for you, and you know that. Who cares what he was doing or how he was looking at me? Just the fact that he saw us together is proof enough that I only want you. You're the guy who can make me melt just by looking at me the way you do. You're the one whose bed I fall asleep in, and you're the one I wake up to almost every morning. You're the first person I want to tell my good news to because I know you'll genuinely be happy for me. And you always support me and encourage me to try new things. You're the guy my friends tell me to shut up about because I can go on and on to them about how good you are to me. You're the one I go to when I'm having a bad day, and sometimes you just have a way of knowing that I'm not doing okay, even when we're apart. You're the one I love to cuddle up to when it's cold in the morning. You're the one whose lips I love to kiss and still get nervous around even after all this time. Baby, I was with him a few years ago, which might as well be 100 years ago now. You mean everything to me now. He may have been my first love, but babe, you and I both know that what we have going on between us is 10 times more special than any relationship either of us have been in. You even told me once that I might as well have walked straight out of your head because of how well we fit together. Yeah, it is a bit scary. And besides, I know you have a past too, and I came to terms with that a long time ago. I know all of this is coming up because we ran into him today, but I love you, and you know that. So let's not make this a bigger deal than it needs to be. We were having so much fun today, and we're going to have fun tomorrow. I don't know how many times and in how many different ways I have to show you that I love you, and only you. Because I do. I get it, though. I know sometimes you can get pretty territorial over me. It's actually kind of cute. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean cute, I meant attractive. But you giving me the silent treatment just makes me feel worse. I know you didn't mean to hurt my feelings. I know. Loving someone this much is such a complicated thing. On one hand, they're the person you know you'd do anything for. But on the other hand, they're the person you're capable of being the maddest at because you care about them so much. But let's promise from here on out that if either of us has a problem with the other, we'll just bring it up right away. And you know, the more time we spend arguing, the less time we get to spend cuddling. Which, speaking of, you're done with that book for the night. No, hand it over. No, I'm putting it over here, far, far away from your reach. And you can cuddle me instead. And besides, I'm way more interesting than some history book. Yeah, you can't argue there, can you? Whoa, babe, you're really hot. No, not like that. Well, yes, like that. But your skin, it's, like, actually hot. Is that what happens when you get angry? Oh my gosh, that's the most hilarious thing ever. How come I never noticed that before? Well, I guess that's just a plus for me, because that just means more warmth for me tonight. Let's not fight about exes anymore. I don't like it when we argue, and apparently it makes you hot. I love you. Oh, you can show me better than you can tell me. Okay, show me then.